Okay. Yes. So say something.
I don't know what to say.
Okay.
I'm so relaxed. I'm on a boat in San Antonio,
Texas.
Texas.
Olivia, say something.
Something?
Paige.
Hello.
Gigi.
Hello.
Good. Okay. You're taking away.
How's everybody doing?
Ah.
Can everybody hear me? You guys in the front yard good? Oh, yeah. Alright, my name's Esteban. I'll be driving all around this evening. Got a few safety rules. These are all real basic. No standing while the boat's in motion. Arms and heads inside the rails. Life jackets are going to be up in front of the boat. The 2 blue hatches, just in case. And no tobacco products. And with that, we can go ahead and get started. The first side is going to be here to my left-hand side. This is called La Mansion, the mansion. This opened in 1853 as a boys' school. It opened as St. Mary's School for Boys, going to St. Mary's Law School. And in the 1960s, the building was bought by 2 graduates of St. Mary's Law, was remodeled, and all the classes were a good example of what the city does to keep older buildings, turn them into other things, which we'll see a lot more of throughout the room. Older buildings being turned into many other things, like lofts, apartments, hotels, offices, restaurants. The next side is going to be as we come out of the bridge here. Take a look to the left and up. You'll see a building that looks flat, almost like a 20-story wall. This is called the Nix Hospital and Professional Building. One of the first air-conditioned hospitals in the U.S. The birthplace of Carol Burnett. It's still operational to this day as a hospital. Been going strong for about 80 years now since it opened. Riding along a real river. This is the San Antonio River. And it starts north of downtown and goes all the way to the Gulf of Mexico. It was named after the Portuguese Saint Anthony of Padua, or San Antonio de Padua. Named on June 13th, 1691, the date of the Spaniards' arrival. In the Catholic calendar, June 13th is the feast day of Saint Anthony. The Spaniards dedicated the river to him, and the city later took the name with it. Before that, the river had an American Indian name. It was called Yanaguana. Translates to place of refreshing water. The Alamo was built close to the river, but not quite on it, so that it wouldn't be flooded. The Alamo sits off to the left there through the hotel. You can walk through this hotel to get to the Alamo. It's going to be the Hyatt Regency. It's full of gardens, gift shops of water. You hear all the squeaks. Those are bats. Now in front of us, up and a little bit to the right there, this big red building. This is called the Casino Club building. It opened in 1926 as a private German social club built for all the German businessmen of San Antonio. Today it's used as restaurants and condos. The former residence of Tommy Lee Jones and Alex Haley, author of the book and TV series. Now around us we have all sorts of restaurants. They all have indoor and outdoor dining. You can dine along the bank of the river, inside the restaurant, or on the balcony. A lot of different cuisines to pick from as well. Menus are all outside, so that you look around and shop and see what kind of foods will interest you. Now the Riverwalk was built by the government. It was built by the WPA, the Works Progress Administration, a government organization created during the Great Depression to provide people with jobs. Architect was Robert Hugman, a San Antonio local and a graduate from UT Austin. He came back to his hometown and proposed the idea of building the Riverwalk to the city council in 1929. Construction delayed for about 10 years due to the Great Depression and finally finished in 1941. It took 2 years to build it for the cost of $430,000. Now, Robert Hugman was also the very first person to put a business on the Riverwalk. He put his office inside the building here on the right to try and prove to the city that the Riverwalk would be a great place to operate business. You can still see his initials up there on the balcony to this day. The oldest surviving business on the river is going to be this restaurant on our right. This is called Casa Rio. They opened in 1946. They were pioneers in many of the activities, like paddle boats, gondolas, tour boats, and dinner boats. They sponsor a lot of the events that are done on the Riverwalk, and one of them is coming up in September. It's called A Taste of the Riverwalk. And what it is in a nutshell, for $35 you get a sample of 20 different restaurants on the river.
Yes. Why?